Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare, Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna.
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram.
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare, Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Hare, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram, Ram 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Guna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Guna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
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 Hare
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 Ram,
Guna,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
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 Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Guna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Guna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Guna,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Guna,
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare,
Guna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Guna,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Guna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Guna,
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Guna, Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Guna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Guna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna, Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
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 Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Guna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Guna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
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 Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Guna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Guna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare Guna, Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Guna, Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Guna,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Hare Guna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Guna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Guna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Guna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
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 Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Ram Ram, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Guna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna.
Ram, 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 Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna,
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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare
Hare Guna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Ram Ram Ram, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Guna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Ram.
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Ram.
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare,
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram.
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna.
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Ram.
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Guna,
Ram,
Hare.
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram.
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Hare
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 Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram Ram
Rama,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Rama,
Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Rama,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare, Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Rama,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Rama,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Rama,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna
Rama,
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare Ram, 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 Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Guru,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Guru, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Guru,
Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Guru,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Guru,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Guru,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Guru,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Guru, Hare
Chaitanya
Ram,
Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar
Hare
Shivasati
Ram,
Gaura
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Guru, Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Guru,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Jesus
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Guru, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guru, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Guru,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Guru, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram Ram,
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Guru, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare Guru,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Guru,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guru, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guru,
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Guru, Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Guru,
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Guru,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Ram
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare.
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Guna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram Ram,
Hare Guna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Guna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Guna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare.
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
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 Guna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Guna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna, Krishna,
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Guna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Guna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Guna,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Guna, Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare.
Hare
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Guna,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Shri
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Hare
Shri
Ram, Hare
Advaita
Ram,
Gadadhar Shivasati
Hare
Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Ram 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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Guru,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Guru.
Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Guru.
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Guru,
Krishna
Hare Guru.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram.
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Krishna,
Hare Guru.
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guru.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Guru,
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Guru,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare 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 Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Guna,
Hare
Hare Ram.
Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hari
Ram.
Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Hare Guna,
Hare
Hare Ram.
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Guna, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hari
Guna,
Hari Hare
Hare Ram.
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram.
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hari Hari Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hari Hari Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hari
Hare
Hari Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna.
Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Ram 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 Hari Hari Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Guna, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna.
Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hari
Hare
Hari
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Hare Hare
Krishna.
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Guna,
Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram.
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Guna, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Ram
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 Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna.
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram.
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Ram Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Guna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Guna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Guna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram.
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna.
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Ram.
Hare 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 Krishna
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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Guna, Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Guna,
Ram Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Guru,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Guru,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Guru, Hare Guru,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Guru,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Guru,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Guru,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram, Ram.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Guna,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Guna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Guna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
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 Guna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Guna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Guna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare. Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Vishnu,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Guna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Guna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Prabhu
Hare Hare
Nityananda
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Radha
Hare Hare Ram
Shivasi Gaur
Ram
Hare
Bhaktavinda
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Guna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Ram
Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Krishna 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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Ram
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hari
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hari
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Ram,
Ram,
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Ram, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram, Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram,
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 Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Ram,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram,
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 Hare
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
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 Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.
We are going to read Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Okay. Description of the hellish planets. Continue. So, Shukdev Goswami speaking. My dear king, a person who in the absence of an emergency robs a brahmana. That means in emergency you can rob a brahmana. But anyway, it doesn't. My dear king, a person who in the absence of an emergency robs a brahmana, or indeed anyone else, of his gems and gold is put into a hell known as Sandansha. There his skin is torn and separated by red hot iron balls and tongs. In this way, his entire body is cut to pieces. So I think we'll just go through the descriptions of all the hells and all the sins. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Then, a man or woman who indulges in sexual intercourse with an unworthy member of the opposite sex is punished after deaths by the assistance of Yamaraj in the hell known as Tapta Surmi. There such men and women are beaten with whips. The man is forced to embrace a red hot iron form of a woman, and the woman is forced to embrace a similar form of a man. Such is the punishment for illicit sex. Purport. Generally, a man should not have sexual relations with any woman other than his wife. According to Vedic principles, the wife of another man is considered one's mother, and sexual relations are strictly forbidden with one's mother, sister, and daughter. If one indulges in illicit sexual relations with another man's wife, that activity is considered identical with having sex with one's mother. This act is most sinful. The same principle holds for a woman also. If she enjoys sex with a man other than her husband, the act is tantamount to having sexual relations with her father or son. Illicit sex is always forbidden, and any man or woman who indulges in it is punished in the manner described in this verse. So we have 4 regulative principles of that. One is illicit sex. Prabhupada also defines illicit sex as not for the purpose of procreation. Okay, so then a person who indulges in sex indiscriminately, even with animals, is taken after death to the hell known as Vajrakantaka Shalmali. In this hell there is In this hell there is a silk cotton tree full of thorns, as strong as thunderbolts. There is a silk cotton tree full of thorns, as strong as thunderbolts. The agents of Yamaraj hang the sinful man on that tree and pull him down forcibly, so that the thorns very severely tear his body. The sexual urge is so strong that sometimes a man indulges in sexual relations with a cow, or a woman indulges in sexual relations with a dog. Such men and women are put into the hell known as Vajrakantaka, Shalmali. The Krishna consciousness movement forbids illicit sex. From the description of these verses, we can understand what an extremely sinful act illicit sex is. Sometimes people disbelieve these descriptions of hell, but whether one believes or not, everything must be carried out by the laws of nature, which no one can avoid. Just 1 minute, I think. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु धन्यवाद प्रणाम प्रभु
Yes. Prabhu, I'm on a
प्रभु
call. Can I
कल
call you back? Can I call you back? I'm on a
मंदिर का
call.
तुलसी लेके गया प्रभु
हाँ?
कल कोई मंदिर से कोई तुलसी लेके गया
फ्रूट्स नहीं ले गया, नहीं.
तुलसी तुलसी प्लांट
हाँ, वो मीना माता जी लेके गया.
वो बड़ा वाला
हाँ.
अरे बड़ा वाला टेम्पल का है प्रभु
हाँ, तो मीना माता जी को बोल दो.
और मीना माता जी का नंबर तो हमारे पास है नहीं
ओ, मैं अभी बोलता हूँ
वो
कॉल पे.
वो मंदिर का है मैं उनको दिया था वो वाला चेंज करके फिर बड़ा वाला लेके गया क्यों लेके गया मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है
ओके, मैं बोलता हूँ उनको. ये कॉल के बाद उनको बोलता हूँ.
ओके प्रभु
मैं आपको
हरे
नंबर भेजूं?
कृष्ण हाँ नंबर भेज दो मैं
ओके,
उठाएगा
ठीक
तो अच्छा है नहीं उठाएगा तो आपको बोल दूंगा
है. ओके. Hare Krishna. Sorry about that. 1 minute. I have to give a number to him. Oh. The tulsi plant is missing in the temple. Somebody took the tulsi plant. So
The one in the temple room, there are
yeah,
many plants in the basement.
the big one is missing. He's saying that was the temple. So I don't know.
Oh,
He's saying like that. Okay, so okay. Okay, so that is that. And then a person who is born into a responsible family, such as Kshatriya, member of a royalty or a government servant, but who neglects to execute his prescribed duties according to religious principles and who thus becomes degraded, falls down at the time of death into the river of hell known as Vaitarani. This river, which is a moat surrounding hell, is full of ferocious aquatic animals. When a sinful man is thrown into the river Vaitarani, the aquatic animals there immediately begin to eat him. But because of his extremely sinful life, he does not leave his body. So, what is this? He is born into a responsible family, but he neglects his prescribed duties. Okay. Then he falls into the river Vaitarani. Vaitarani is the river which separates, right? What is the word? The river that separates the material and the spiritual worlds.
yeah.
This
That is
river,
Birja.
huh?
That is Birja River.
Yeah, there can be, let's see. Anyway, whatever the name is, Vaitarani river from Prabhupada, let's see. There is a river known as Vaitarani. So Viraja maybe, yeah, Viraja is also, there is a river known as Vaitarani between the material and spiritual worlds. And one must cross this river to reach the other side of the spiritual world. This is an extremely difficult task. So to go back home, back to Godhead is not very easy. It is easy but not easy. Like Prabhupada says, Krishna consciousness is easy, but for one who is not determined, it is very difficult. Okay, so when a sinful man is thrown into the river Vaitarani, the aquatic animals there immediately begin to eat him, but because of his extremely sinful life, he does not leave his body. He constantly remembers his sinful activities and suffers terribly in that river, which is full of stool, urine, pus, blood, hair, nails, bones, marrow, flesh, and fat. Who would like to be in a river which is full of urine and blood and stool? And there the animals. Okay, so the next verse. The shameless husbands of low-born Shudra women live exactly like animals, and therefore they have no good behavior, cleanliness, or regulated life. After death, such persons are thrown into the hell called Puyoda, where they are put into an ocean filled with pus, stool, urine, mucus, saliva, and similar things. Shudras who could not improve themselves fall into that ocean and are forced to eat those disgusting things. So they are forced to eat stool, pus, urine. Shri Narottam Das Thakur has sung Karma Kanda Jnana Kanda Kevala Vishera Banda Amrita Bolia Yebe Khai Nana Yoni Sada Fire Kadarya Bhakshana Kore Tara Janma Ada Pateyai. He says that persons following the paths of Karma Kanda and Gyan Kanda, fruitive activities and speculative thinking, are missing the opportunities for human birth and gliding down into the cycle of birth and death. Thus, there is always the chance that they may be put into the Puyoda, Narak, the hell named Puyoda, where one is forced to eat stool, urine, pus, mucus, saliva, and other abominable things. It is significant that this verse is spoken especially about Shudras. If one is born a Shudra, he must continually return to the ocean of Puyoda to eat horrible things. Thus, even a born Shudra is expected to become a Brahmana. That is the meaning of human life. Everyone should improve himself. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Chaturvarnyam maya shishtam guna karma vibhagasha. According to the three modes of material nature and the work ascribed to them, four divisions of human society were created by me. Even if one is by qualification a Shudra, he must try to improve his position and become a Brahmana. No one should try to check a person, no matter what his present position is, from coming to the platform of a Brahmana or a Vaishnava. Actually, one must come to the platform of a Vaishnava. Then he automatically becomes a Brahmana. This can be done only if the Krishna consciousness movement is spread. we are trying to elevate everyone to the platform of Vaishnava. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 1866, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Abandon all other duties and simply surrender unto me. One must give up the occupational duties of a Shudra, Kshatriya, or Vaishya and adopt the occupational duties of a Vaishnava, which include the activities of a Brahmana. Krishna explains this in the Bhagavad Gita. Mamhi partha vipashritya yepishu papa yonaya striyo vaishya tatha shudra stepi yanti param gatim. O son of Pritha, those who take shelter in me, though they be of lower birth, women, Vaishyas, as well as Shudras, can attain the supreme destination. Human life is specifically meant for going back home, back to Godhead. That facility should be given to everyone, whether one be a Shudra, Vaishya, woman, or a Kshatriya. This is the purpose of the Krishna consciousness movement. However, if one is satisfied to remain a Shudra, he must suffer as described in this verse. Tad evati vivit sitam ashnanti. Okay. Anybody has any comments on this verse? Prabhupada is saying everybody should become Brahmana and ultimately Vaishnava. Vaishnava also automatically includes being a Brahmana. But we say that, in Krishna consciousness there is no distinction between anybody who serves Krishna. Of course, they come to the Vaishnava platform. So even they may be doing a work of a Shudra, but if they are serving Krishna, then they are on the Vaishnava platform.
There's a verse that we memorize that verse. Like everyone is born in a Shudra, like Janmana Jayate Shudra Samskar Bhavet Dvija, Veda Pathat Bhavet Vipro, Brahma Janati Iti Brahmana. So by going the purificatory ceremony under the direction of a spiritual master, one may become Brahmana. But when one who knows the Supreme Spirit, he actually a learned Brahmana, true Brahman. So yeah, one who accepts the spiritual devotional path is a Brahmana.
So it doesn't
So
matter.
this
Yeah.
verse is
Yeah, go ahead.
Kiba Vipra Kiba Nasi Shudra Kenan. Jai Krishna Tattva Veti say Guru hai. It doesn't matter what you're born. Actually, Guna and Karma decides whether you're Shudra. Shudra here it's saying is that they're exactly like behaving like animals, means just eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. That's all their life is.
Yeah. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Naham Vipro Nachna Rapati Napi Vaishyo. Naham.
Napi Vaishya na Shudra.
Naham Varni.
Na Chagrahapati na.
Vanasto Yutirva. Kintu Prodhyan. Nikhila Purnamritabdir. Kintu Prodhyan.
Gopi Bhartupad
Gopi
Kamala.
Okay, so we are not any of this. So we are servant of the servant of the servant of Krishna. So that's the actual designation. Okay, so then next verse we'll read and then we'll hear some song. If in this life a man of the higher class, Brahmana, Kshatriya and Vaishya is very fond of taking his pet dogs, mules or asses into the forest to hunt and kill animals unnecessarily, he is placed after death into the hell known as Pranarodha. There the assistants of Yamaraj make him their targets and pierce him with arrows. In the Western countries, especially, aristocrats keep dogs and horses to hunt animals in the forest. Whether in the West or East, aristocratic men in the Kali Yuga adopt the fashion of going to the forest and unnecessarily killing animals. Men of the higher classes, the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas, should cultivate knowledge of Brahman, and they should also give the Shudras a chance to come to that platform. If instead they indulge in hunting, they are punished as described in this verse. Not only are they pierced with arrows by the agents of Yamaraj, but they are also put into the ocean of pus, urine, and stool described in the previous verse. Okay, so to kill animals, hunting animals is very bad. Using other animals to hunt. Okay, so any song anybody like to sing?
Yes, Prabhu. Going to paste that. Bhogarti. So, this is Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Just giving a little bit introduction to this song. So, in the spiritual world, Golok Vrindavan, every day Radharani would come along with all her sakhis to cook for Krishna breakfast. So Yashoda Mata sends Kundalata to bring Radharani every day. So Kundalata first goes to Jatila to ask for, requesting her that you please send your daughter-in-law for Krishna. Because, of course, Radharani has gotten this boon from Durvasa Muni that whoever eats her cooking will have a long life, will stay healthy and young. So Yashoda wants that. Radharani cooks for Krishna every day. So first Jatila says, no, Radharani is busy, she cannot come. But then immediately Jatila remembers the instruction from Purnamashi, who's Yogamaya in Vrindavan. Purnamashi had instructed her that if you want wealth and property and good health for your son, then you should obey the instruction of Yashoda. So she remembers that. And the second thing is that whenever Srimati Radharani comes back from Nanda Bhavan, Yashodamai always gives her a lot of ornaments and clothes, and so Jatila is very much attached to these gifts. So then Jatila says, "Hey Kundalata, I have full faith in you. My daughter-in-law can join you for cooking in Nandagaon, but please make sure that Krishna doesn't come close to my daughter-in-law." So Kundalata says, "Yeah, don't worry about it. I will take care." And then Srimati Radharani says, "No, no, no, I don't want to go for cooking to Nandagaon." Actually, Radharani is very eager to go and see Krishna and cook for Krishna, but she's pretending that I don't want to go. But Jatila says, "No, no, no, you should go, please go." And then Srimati Radharani, Lalita, Vishakha, and all her Sakhis and Manjaris, they travel from Yavat to Nandagaon for cooking breakfast for Krishna. And they're joking and laughing all the way, remembering Krishna's pastime. So this is Bhoga Aarti. It's a little long, but I'll be fast. भज भक्त वत्सल श्री गौर हरि सोहि गोष्ठी बिहारी नंद यशोमति चित्त हरि भज गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला बेला होलो दामोदर ऐसे खोना भोगा मंदिरे बोशी करह भोजन नंदेरानी देशे बेशे गिरिबरधारी बलदेव सखा वैश्य सारी शुक्ता शाकादि भाजी नलिता कुष्मांडा दाली दालना दुग्ध तुबी दधी मोचा खांडा मुक्ता बोरा माशा बोरा रोटी का घृताना शकुली पिष्टका खीर पुली पायासना भज भक्त वत्सल श्री गौर हरि सोहि गोष्ठी बिहारी नंद यशोमति चित्त हरि भज गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला कर्पूरामृत केली रंबा खीरा सारामृत रसालमला द्वादश प्रकार लुचि चीनी सरपुरी लड्डू रसाबली भोजन करे न कृष्ण होय कुतूहली राधिकार पक्का न विविध व्यंजन परम आनंदे कृष्ण करे न भोजन छले बल्ले लड्डू खाए श्री मधु मंगला बगल बजाय और दया हरि बोला राधिका दी गणे हरा हेरी नयने रकोने तृप्त होए खाए कृष्ण यशोदा भवाने भज भक्त वत्सल श्री गौर हरि सोहि गोष्ठ बिहारी नंद यशोमति चित्त हरि भज गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला भोजनंते पिए कृष्ण सबासिता बारी सबे मुख प्रखलय हई सारी हस्ता मुख प्रखलिया जटा सखा गणे आनंदे विश्राम करे बलदेवासने जंबुला रसाला ने तंबुला मसाला ताहा खाए कृष्णचंद्र सुखे निद्रा गेला विशाला शिखी पुच्छा चामर धुलाया अपूर्वा छाया कृष्ण सखे निद्रा छाया यशोमती आज्ञा पाए धनिष्ठानी तो श्री कृष्ण प्रसाद राधा भुंजे होए प्रीत भज भक्त वत्सल श्री गौर हरि सोहि गोष्ठ बिहारी नंद यशोमति चित्त हरि भज गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला ललितादि सखी गणा विशेष पाय मने मने सुखे राधा कृष्ण गुण गाय हरि लीला एक मात्रा जहार प्रमोदा भोगार्ती गाय ठाकुर भक्ति विनोदा भज भक्त वत्सल श्री गौर हरि सोहि गोष्ठ बिहारी नंद यशोमति चित्त हरि भज गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला. Translation: just worship Sri Gaur Hari, who is always affectionate towards his devotees. He is the same supreme Godhead Krishna who sported in the cowherd pastures of Raj and stole the hearts of Nanda and Yashoda. Just worship Govind, Govind, Gopala. Mother Yashoda calls to Krishna, my dear Damodar, it is very late. Please come right now. Sit down in the dining hall and take your lunch. On the direction of Nanda Maharaj, Krishna, the holder of Govardhan Hill, sits down, and then all the cowherd boys, along with Krishna's elder brother, Sri Baladev, sits down in rows to take their lunch. They are then served a feast of shukta and various kinds of green leafy vegetables, then nice fried things and a salad made of the green leaves of the jute plant. They are also served pumpkin, baskets of fruit, small square cakes made of lentils and cooked down milk, then thick yogurt, squash cooked in milk, and vegetable preparations made from the tower of the banana tree. Then they receive fried squares of moong dal patties and urad dal patties, chapatis, and rice with ghee. Next, sweet made with milk, sugar, and sesame. Rice flour cake, thick cooked down milk, cakes floating in milk, and sweet rice.
Sugandha, your
There is
voice
all.
is breaking.
Is my voice breaking for everyone?
Not from me.
Okay. There is also sweet rice that tastes just like nectar due to its being mixed with camphor. There are bananas and cheese, which is nectarian and delicious. They are also served 12 kinds of sour preparations made with tamarinds, limes, lemons, oranges, and pomegranates. There are puns made with white flour and sugar, puns with cream, laddus, and dal patties, boiled in sugared rice. Krishna eagerly eats all of the food. In great ecstasy and joy, Krishna eats the rice, curried vegetables, sweets, and pastries cooked by Srimati Radharani. Krishna's funny Brahman friend Madhu Mangal, who is very fond of laddus, gets them by hook or by crook. Eating the laddus, he shouts, Hari bol, and makes a funny sound by swapping his sides under his armpits with his hands. Beholding Radharani and her gopi friends out of the quarters of his eyes, Krishna eats at the house of Mother Yashoda with great satisfaction. After lunch, Krishna drinks rose-scented water. Then all the boys standing in lines wash their mouths. After all the cowherd boys wash their hands and mouths, in great bliss they take rest with Lord Balram. The two cowherd boys, Jambula and Rasala, then bring Krishna pan made with betel nuts, fancy spices, and catechu. After eating that pan, Sri Krishna Chandra then happily goes to sleep. While Krishna happily takes his rest on an excellent bedstead, his servant Vishalaksha cools him with a fan of peacock feathers. At Mother Yashoda's request, the gopi Dhanishta brings remnants of food left on Krishna's plate to Srimati Radharani, who eats them with great delight. Lalita Devi and other gopis then take the remnants and of Radharani, and within their hearts they sing the glories of Radharani and Krishna with great joy. Thakur Bhakti Vinod, whose only one and only joy is the pastimes of Lord Hari, sings this Bhoga Arti song. So, as we can see, Radharani cooks so much for Krishna, and she takes so much pain, and it's a joy for her to cook all these different preparations, 100 or so different preparations for Krishna every single day, and she never repeats her cooking. All for the pleasure of Krishna, and Krishna is sitting along with his cowherd boys and Nanda Maharaj. Everybody enjoys. So, as Prabhupada says, the goal of life is to eat with Krishna, to dance with Krishna, to play with Krishna. So when we go to spiritual world, we will also enjoy this feast of Srimati Radharani. And sitting with Krishna and the cowherd boys. It depends, your constitutional position. If you are a gopi, then you are with Radharani, cooking for Krishna. Or if you're a cowherd boy, then you're sitting with Krishna, eating the. But then when Krishna eats, then his remnants are given to Srimati Radharani. The Nishta take those remnants. And when Radharani eats, her remnants are given to gopis. And when gopis eat, their remnants are given to the manjaris. Manjaris gets the last and the best prasad of everything. Um, right. So this is such a fun pastime, and in the spiritual world, there is no material body like us. We have limitations of how much we can eat, how many sweets we can eat. If we eat too much, we'll get diabetes, we'll get diseases, obesity. But that doesn't happen in the spiritual world. Everybody has spiritual body. They can eat as much to their satisfaction as they want. So there is so much bliss, as we were discussing yesterday. What happens in the spiritual world? There also people are eating, but it's a different kind of joy with no limits. And eating Radharani's prasad, it's cooked with love for Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Yeah, like yesterday we heard, right? Radharani was blessed by, what was it? Durvasa Muni, right? Like Jaise Guru Vaise Chela. Krishna was saying that I'm brahmachari, and Guru was saying that no, I haven't eaten anything, nirahari. So, and that's why this is a blessing. We read also before in past time that she was blessed by Durvasa Muni that she cooks, and if she cooks and it is like increase the life, or it's really tasty like that. That's why Mother Yashoda always call her, right, to cook for Krishna. Okay.
Then she stopped sending Radharani after some time.
Yeah, and then Krishna performed that snake pastime.
Yeah. Do you have time so I can sing Guru Astakam? If that's
Go ahead.
okay.
Yes. Just put the link here so I don't have to search which.
No, I just did it. Okay. संसार दावा नलिधलोका त्राणाय कारुण्य घन घनत्वम् प्राप्तस्य कल्याण गुणार्णवस्य भन्ते गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् महाप्रभु कीर्तन नृत्य गीता वादित्र माद्यान् मनसुरसेना रोमाञ्चकं पाशुतरङ्गभाजो वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् श्रीविग्रहाराधन नित्यनाना शृङ्गारतन्मन्दिर्मार्जनादो युक्तस्य भक्तां च नियुञ्जतोऽपि वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् चतुर्विधा श्रीभगवत्प्रसाद स्वादन तृप्तान हरिभक्तसङ्घान् कृतैव तृप्तिं भजित सदैव वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् श्रीराधिका माधव योरपार माधुर्यलीला गुणरूपनाम्नां प्रतीक्षणा स्वादनलोलुपस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् निकुञ्जयूनो रतिकेलिसिद्धै यायलीभिर्युक्तिरपेक्षणीया तत्रातिदाक्षादतिबल्लभस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् साक्षाद्धरित्वेन समस्तशास्त्रे युक्तस्तथा भाव्यत एव सद्भिः किन्तु प्रभो ये प्रिय एव तस्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत्प्रसादो यस्य प्रसादान्नागति कुतोऽपि ध्यानस्त्वं तस्य यस्य स्त्रीसन्ध्यं वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणरविन्दम् Translation. The spiritual master is receiving benediction from the ocean of mercy, just as cloud puts water on a forest fire to extinguish it. So the spiritual master delivers the materially afflicted world by extinguishing the blazing fire of material existence. I offer my respectful obeisance unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master, which is an ocean of auspicious qualities. Chanting the holy name, dancing in ecstasy, singing and playing musical instrument, the spiritual master is always gladdened by the Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he is relishing the mellows of pure devotion within his mind. Sometimes his hair stands on end, he feels quivering in his body, and tears flow from his eyes like waves. I offer my respectful obeisance unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. Is anybody wants to read 2 then? It's good.
I can read. Hello, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Uh, the spiritual master is always engaged in the temple worship of Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. He also engages his disciples in such worship. They dress the deities in beautiful clothes and ornaments, clean their temple, and perform other similar worship of the Lord. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. The spiritual master is always offering Krishna 4 kinds of delicious food, analyzed as that which is licked, chewed, drunk, and sucked. When the spiritual master sees that the devotees are satisfied by eating Bhagavad Prasad, he is satisfied. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. Uh, the spiritual master is always eager to hear and chant about the unlimited conjugal pastimes of Radhika and Madhav and their qualities, names, and forms. The spiritual master aspires to relish these at every moment. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master.
The spiritual master is very dear because he is expert in assisting the gopis who at different times make different tasteful arrangements for the perfection of Radha and Krishna's conjugal loving affairs. Within the groves of Vrindavan, I offer my humble obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master. The spiritual master is to be honored as much as the Supreme Lord because he is the most confidential servitor of the Lord. This is acknowledged in all revealed scriptures and followed by all authorities. Therefore, I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of such a spiritual master who is a bona fide representative of Sri Hari Krishna.
Who wants to go next?
By the mercy of the spiritual master, one receives the benediction of Krishna. Without the grace of the spiritual master, one cannot make any advancement. Therefore, I should always remember and praise the spiritual master at least 3 times a day. I should offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of my spiritual master, one who, with great care and alteration, loudly recites this beautiful prayer to the spiritual master during the Brahma Muhurt obtains direct service to Krishna, the Lord of Vrindavan, at the time of his death.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is the Guru Astakam. We do every day in the morning. So this is a prayer for a guru, that how a guru, deliver us from this material world. This material world is considered as a blazing fire, and a forest fire, and the spiritual master is ocean, is like ocean of mercy, which is like a cloud that is cools this forest fire with rain. In this material world, we all suffers with adhyatmik, adi bhautik, and adi devik miseries. And when we are burning in that fire. So, but spiritual master comes as in form of cloud. He pours the rain on that blazing fire and it cools down. And that is the Guru showers the mercy that he receives from Krishna. So we say that Brahmande Brahmite Kon Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Krishna Prasade Paye Bhakti Lata Bij. So without the Guru, one may remain trapped in the material existence, and once Guru comes in their life, he shows that, showers this mercy. He shows the way that how one can achieve and how one can reach to the Krishna. And what the spiritual master does like, is given that he's chanting the holy name, dancing in ecstasy, singing. He is, always happy in Sankirtan movement, what Mahaprabhu has given to us. And he's relishing the pure devotion always. And he's, sometimes he's ecstatic, the Asta Satvika Vikar. So this peers, sometimes he's crying in separation of Krishna. So, and what the spiritual master is always engaging in service of Radha and Krishna in the temple service. And he's what the service they do, like the deities, dressing and cleaning and all other things. And these are not just these are services, engaging in deity services, like purifying the heart, and that's helps building a relationship with Radha and Krishna. Deity is Krishna says that he comes in the form of a deity. So when we see the deity, when we dress the deity, it purifies our heart. And Guru also gives an opportunity to serve. So he's engaging his disciple to in such services, and he trains, he engages, and he elevates the disciple. So such other services is serving prasadam to the Lord Krishna, and delicious. I think there's some analysis also. I forgot that liquid and drunk and sucked. But this prasad is not just an ordinary food because it served to the Krishna. I say that when Krishna sees and through their eyes, and he eats through the eyes when we offer to the food, and that prasad is a mercy of Krishna. It's a divine grace, and that nurtures the soul and the body. And in ISKCON, there's right now so many devotees attract towards prasad and started coming to the temple. And spiritual master is always eager to hear and chant about the Krishna's pastime, Radhika and Madhav, and their qualities. That's a quality of a devotees. Devotee always engage their senses in chanting and hearing of Krishna, and not just hearing, they relish their pastime, their qualities form, and they just want to hear more and more and chant more and more. So this is this kind of he also meditating on that pastime, and Guru leads us to come into that intimacy of that Radha Krishna's love step by step. And the spiritual master is very dear because he is expert in assisting the gopis those different times. So yeah, I mean they are like we say that in our sampradaya, that we like they are in the form bhav of Manjari bhav, like all the Goswamis in the Vrindavan, right? They're followers of the gopis mood, and they assisting the gopis to serve Krishna. So we are like Rupa Manjaris, and there are so many other Manjaris there. So they are assisting the gopis. They are helping the gopis. So the guru is not just a, a guide. A guide. It's a confidential assistant who assists the gopis in service of Radha and Krishna. And the spiritual master is to be. So yes, one should worship a spiritual master is none different than Lord himself. And Guru is a very essential part because one should be surrendered to the Guru and to approach the Lord. I say that we cannot approach the Lord directly. Guru is the medium who takes us to there. So Guru is also like it's non different than Krishna himself. So it should be worshipped as a life and soul. His instructions, we say that there's a Vani Seva and Vapu Seva. But Vani Seva is higher than Vapu Seva. So one should be very surrendered and take his instruction as life and soul, because he is the one, the role is delivering the soul. So yeah, without Guru's mercy, there is no progress, there is no advancement. So independently, there is not possible. So that's all. Thank you, Prabhuji. If anyone wants to add something, please do.
Yeah, this point was like very nice that independently you cannot do anything. There is always a master whose instructions you follow, and there are always your associates. And together, you do whatever your goal is, you have to go to it. So, the best example would be since it was a Guru Ashtakam, I'll take the percept from Srimad Bhagavatam, where Lord Dattatreya, who was an incarnation of Lord Vishnu himself, um, his disciple was Kartavirya and Arjun. They were his disciples. Kartavirya Arjun became emperor of the entire world, consisting of 7 islands, and received mystic powers from Dattatreya, the incarnation of Supreme Personality of Godhead. He obtained the siddhis like Ashtasiddhi. So when we say this Ashtasiddhi, it is said that Kartavirya Arjun had this power that just by thinking he manifested whatever he wanted to manifest. So without Guru's mercy and blessings, nothing is possible.
A person who in this life proud of his eminent position and who heedlessly sacrifices animals simply for material prestige is put into the hell called Vishashan after death. Therefore, there the assistants of Yamaraj kill him after giving him unlimited pain. In Bhagavad Gita 6:41, Krishna says, Suchinam Srimatam Gehe Yogo Brashto Abhijayate. Because of his previous connection with Bhakti Yoga, a man is born into a prestigious family of Brahmanas or aristocrats. Having taken such a birth, one should utilize it to perfect Bhakti Yoga. However, due to bad association, one often forgets that his prestigious position has been given to him by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he misuses it by performing various kinds of so-called yagnas like Kali Puja or Durga Puja, in which poor animals are sacrificed. How such a person is punished is described herein. The word Dambha Yagneshu in this verse is significant. If one violates the Vedic instructions while performing yagna and simply makes a show of sacrifice for the purpose of killing animals, he is punishable after death. In Calcutta, there are many slaughterhouses where animal flesh is sold that has supposedly been offered in sacrifice before the goddess Kali. The Shastras enjoin that one can sacrifice a small goat before the goddess Kali once a month. Nowhere it is said that one can maintain a slaughterhouse in the name of temple worship and daily kill animals unnecessarily. Those who do so receive the punishments described here. Okay. So any comments on this verse?
I think it is karmic reaction, like what you do to others, it will come back to you like that.
Okay, so we'll read the next verse. If a foolish member of the twice born classes, Brahmana, Kshatriya, and Vaishya, forces his wife to drink his semen out of a lusty desire to keep her under her control, he is put after death into the hell known as Lala Bhaksha. There he is thrown into a flowing river of semen, which he is forced to drink. The practice of forcing one's wife to drink one's semen is a black art practiced by extremely lusty persons. Those who practice this very abominable activity say that if a wife is forced to drink her husband's semen, she remains very faithful to him. Generally, only low class men engage in this black art, but if a man born in a higher class does so, after death he is put into the hell known as Lala Bhaksha. There he is immersed in the river known as Shukra Nadi and forced to drink semen. Okay, so the next verse. In this world, some persons are professional plunderers who set fire to others' houses or administer poison to them. Also, members of the royalty or government officials sometimes plunder mercantile men by forcing them to pay income tax and by other methods. After death, such demons are put into the hell known as Sara Meyadan. On that planet, there are 720 dogs with teeth as strong as thunderbolts. Under the orders of the agents of Yamaraj, these dogs voraciously devour such sinful people. In the 12th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that in this age of Kali, everyone will be extremely disturbed by three kinds of tribulations: scarcity of rain, famine, and heavy taxation by the government. Because human beings are becoming more and more sinful, there will be a scarcity of rain, and naturally, no food grains will be produced. On the plea of relieving the suffering caused by the ensuing famine, the government will impose heavy taxes, especially on the wealthy mercantile community. In this verse, the members of such a government are described as dasyu, thieves. Their main activity will be to plunder the wealth of the people. Whether a highway robber or a government thief, such a man will be punished in his next life by being thrown into the hell known as Sara Meyadan, where he'll suffer greatly from the bites of ferocious dogs. Okay. If anybody has any comments, then they can say.
10 to 12, one of the symptoms of this Kali Yuga, heavy taxation. As you can see, the taxes are increasing everything. And then all the people will run to the forest, right? That's how it's mentioned.
Yes. Yeah, they'll run to escape the cities and go to the...
Harassed by famine and excessive taxes, people will resort to eating leaves, roots, flesh, wild honey, fruits, flowers, and seeds. Struck by drought, they will completely be ruined. And the citizens will flee to the mountains and forests.
Yes. The time is coming, according to Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yeah, so we should become a pure devotee and go back home, back to Godhead. There will be worse times where there will be nothing to eat, and Prabhupada says, then what we will do? You eat me and I eat you. People will be running after other people to be eaten because all the animals will be gone as well. They will eat up all the animals. No vegetables, no grains.
Yeah, so we should go back home, back to Godhead in this lifetime. Should try. And if not, we couldn't go back, then next life we can continue from where we left off. Then next life we can again build on it, and then next life after that. So ultimately Krishna will decide. Right? So we should try our best. Because try and cry. We should try and cry. Because Maya is insurmountable. So we should cry to get Krishna's mercy. So try, cry, pray, like that.
I heard that in this Kali Yuga, like what is happening right now, actually there were like in the year 2025, much worse things were going to happen. But somehow Kali Yuga was stopped by 60,000 years now. Like there are some devotees who are practicing devotion, and they have stopped Kali Yuga advancement by 60,000 years. Like so I guess Brahmadev of this yuga is like getting more life, something like that.
Because all of you are chanting, so that's why Kali Yuga has been stopped.
Yeah, I also heard in one lecture, Prabhupada was saying that World War III was supposed to happen, but he prevented that. Like he wants the ISKCON to grow, and some Amogli Prabhu was saying that. Yeah, it is possible. I mean, that war was supposed to happen, right? India, Pakistan, it got so, and that would have led to World War. And
yeah.
Actually, the war was like, it's just not showcased. Like there are these infiltrators and all this is happening. It is just not being publicized.
Okay, so anyway, whatever happens, we have to keep chanting Hare Krishna. Basically, Krishna is the controller. Prabhupada says, if the bomb is coming, then I'll see the bomb as Krishna. He was offering kachoris to Krishna. But yeah, we can do whatever we feel is practical for us. And of course, chanting Hare Krishna and serving Krishna is always the best thing to do. Okay, so the next verse. A person who in this life bears false witness or lies while transacting business or giving charity is severely punished after death by the agents of Yamaraj. Such a sinful man is taken to the top of a mountain 800 miles high and thrown headfirst into the hell known as Avichimat. This hell has no shelter and is made of strong stone resembling the waves of water. There is no water there, however, and thus it is called Avichimat. So you basically dive into something where there is no water, but there is strong stone. Like if a swimming pool is very shallow, you cannot jump right into the from a height. You cannot dive into the swim because you will hit your head against the bottom if there is not enough depth. So diving is usually done in water which has enough depth. So here there is no water. Directly there is stone. And thrown headfirst into the hell known as Avichimat, waterless. Although the sinful man is repeatedly thrown from the mountain and his body is broken into tiny pieces, he still does not die but continuously suffers chastisement. So Yatna Sharir, right? So he doesn't die. Okay, so any Brahmana or Brahmana's wife who drinks liquor is taken by agents of Yamaraj to the hell known as Ahyapan. This hell also awaits any Kshatriya, Vaishya or person under a vow who in illusion drinks somras. In Ahyapan, the agents of Yamraj stand on their chests and pour hot melted iron into their mouths. Can't even think of all these things, punishments. One should not be a Brahmana in name only and engage in all kinds of sinful activities, especially drinking liquor. Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, and Vaishyas must behave according to the principles of their order. If they fall down to the level of Shudras, who are accustomed to drinking liquor, they will be punished as described herein. A low-born and abominable person who in this life becomes falsely proud, thinking I am great, and who thus fails to show proper respect to one more elevated than he by birth, austerity, education, behavior, caste, or spiritual order, is like a dead man even in this lifetime. And after death, he is thrown headfirst into the hell known as Sharakardam. Sharakardam. There he must suffer great tribulation at the hands of the agents of Yamaraj. So even if you don't show respect, falsely proud, one should not become falsely proud. One must be respectful towards a person more elevated than he by birth, education, behavior, caste, or spiritual order. If one does not show respect to such highly elevated persons but indulges in false pride, he receives punishment in Sharakardam. So we may think that I am great, so we don't respect anybody else, right? That's why they say we should respect everybody. Trinadapi sunichena, right? Tarurapi sahishnana. Amanina manadena kirtaniya sata.
I think I am the lowest, like Yudhishthir Maharaj was asked. Find a person who is lower than you. Because I cannot find, I am the lowest. Everybody is more advanced than me.
And Duryodhana was asked to find a person higher than him, right?
And he says, I cannot find. There's no one better than me, I am the best.
So this is all consciousness also, right? Like if sometimes we see that people do their respect just for sake of doing it.
Correct.
It's not intentionally to want to do that. So what would be the case for
That I
that?
don't know. It's not mentioned here, but yeah.
At least you're trying to control. So, like one person said to Prabhupada, I don't feel like bowing down to you. Prabhupada says you bow down first and then the feeling will come. Right? So, externally, we try to do it. Hopefully, then eventually we'll feel our consciousness will also change. That's what Prabhupada said.
That is Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, right? So we Vaidhi sadhana bhakti means you don't have taste, but you still do it. So there is like that. So
It's better than disrespecting somebody, right? That is directly an offense. So, just pretend that you should respect, at least for the beginning.
then also there is something like, saying something and then behaving in another way behind the back, right? They say showing that you are a friend or something like that. That also we should not be doing, like
Mhm.
showing externally
Devotee,
and then.
straightforward. Means
Dualities.
straightforward. Straightforward and simple. What you are is what you show.
So, like, yeah, we say something like Prabhu and everything, and then we do something like,
Yeah, duplicities. Yeah.
okay,
But
so,
Prabhu, bowing down when you don't feel like bowing down, isn't that duplicity also? But that's for the better, so we need to do the duplicity. So maybe if you don't feel like behaving good, at least you're behaving in a certain way at a certain time, and hopefully catch up onto it in your actions too.
hmm. Yeah, you are saying that bowing down when you don't feel like is duplicity. Yeah, but actually, the consciousness is that, like, yeah, I don't have, but I want to develop the feeling. It's not like duplicity means you have some other intention. You're doing something, but inside you have some other. Like we say, muh mein ram, bagal mein churi, right? So you're wanting to,
Consciously be
yeah, consciously you are trying to doing something behind the thing, but externally you are showing, yeah, you're like very well wisher and everything, but behind the back, right, something like that. So that's called, yeah, hypocrisy. And so that is, yeah, we do it even though we may not have any, but because we want to get that, like we chant the holy name, we may not have taste for chanting, but we want to get a taste for chanting. That's why we do chanting. So, like
So actually, if somebody is like going behind some benefit, then they will have duplicity, right? Like if somebody is going to get benefited by killing you, then they will get go into this duplicate behavior, personifying themselves as sincere, very like there's no other person as best as them, but actually they are the worst kind you might have met like that.
yeah, there is ulterior motive basically, like that. Something or someone like Putana, she had an ulterior motive, but she presented herself very nicely. So that sometimes,
Another thing that
yeah, go ahead.
remember one time you shared a clip that time, love, and respect we cannot. It's like a earning thing we cannot expect also.
Hmm.
This all comes through, right? And as I mean, it's true that you're saying that you're trying to make yourself correct. Maybe initially don't have a feeling, but some people have made up their mind that, oh, they this person not going to my way, but he's a devotee, so I have to act like that, you know, just like that. But it doesn't mean that maybe a year or 2 year after, it seems like they're same. They are same. It's not no change in their intention and consciousness also. So if there is a desire to make yourself the okay,
Damage.
okay, initially I don't have, yeah, I don't have it, but I want to be on that platform, And then there's a chance to correction. They correct anyone, oneself. But if there is no desire, you already made up that conception of that, your conception of idea are in their mind. That difficult to change.
Yeah, we all have our own conditioning. So according to that, we are set in our own thinking and our own like. So that's, yeah, it's difficult to change sometimes. Yeah, go ahead. Somebody
And the
Yeah,
underlying thing,
yeah.
go ahead.
go ahead, Mataji.
I was just thinking that we have to start somewhere. Everybody has to start somewhere,
Right.
and and the desire is that's what I think the desire or inspiration comes from. That we have to start somewhere. So, and if we do a start, then we can research more and deep dive into that character whom we want to worship. That's another way. Plus, like nowadays there is so many like gurujis who are being very very like famous and respected. So I just feel that even if we bow our head to them, reason being that they are at a level where we are not there, right? So they are above us, they are at a higher level on everything from us. So just thinking, visualizing that at least they're higher than us, even if we don't believe they're preaching, or but giving respect on that basis that they are above us is something, being very humble to them. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you wanted to say something. Somebody wanted.
It's just the underlying thing of giving respect is that we are envious. We want to be the centers, and that's the reason we have come to this material world. Everybody should respect me. I am the biggest. I'm the greatest. So envy is what we have to work towards. And then if we are not humble, we will be humbled. So Krishna arranges for situations in our life that, like Indra, who was not humble, was proud, as we read in previous verse. Krishna will arrange that our pride crashes. We will crush our pride, and then we will understand how insignificant we are. We think we are powerful at any moment. All our powers, all our abilities can be taken away. So, but we have to go through the hard knock. What do you say that?
Full of hard knocks.
Pool of hard knocks. That is a harder path. Krishna wants us to be purified. So if we want to have that, want to have Krishna intervene in our life and humble us, then yeah, be proud and be disrespectful and be envious. That's fine. Krishna will crush it.
Even Prahlad was very respectful to his father Hiranyakashipu. Although he was a demon, right? He was a demon and against Vishnu. But whenever he would come, he would bow down. But he did not listen to what Hiranyakashipu had to say. So you may not follow, but you can respect as part and parcel of Krishna. So everything, like sometimes, like if parents give us wrong advice, then it is maybe like somebody wants to go on this, like here it is said, right, in the previous verse, that somebody wants to go on the spiritual path and then somebody acts as an obstacle. Where is that? So it's forcing them. Where was that? Where is it? Yeah, so then you don't have to hear everybody's advice, but you can respect them. That's there. Like somebody says, you should stop chanting Hare Krishna because it's taking too much time and this is not the right thing to do, and they may be elder to you, but you respect them but don't follow their opinion also. That's also there. Because in Kali Yuga everybody has an opinion about everything. That's also there. And everybody is attached to their opinion because of false ego. So I have a perception and I'm attached to my perception, and you have your perception and you are attached to your perception. And that's why there is usually fight and quarrel and disagreements, because everybody has their perception. And everybody believes their perception is right. So, and sometimes even on insignificant things like the fall of the jiva, right? There is so much disagreement between devotees. Like other thing is about this Ritvik philosophy also, right? So much disagreement, and both sides are saying this way, that way, this is saying that, this is saying that. Okay. Anything else? Which one we read? I don't know which one we. I'm great. Okay.
31.
31 we have to read. It's 8:30 almost, so we can hear that Yamuna lecture. Finish it. We're hearing that. 1 minute. Sometimes better to mind our own business, they say, like, than to worry about what everybody else is saying and what. Because Prabhupada said, you have to save yourself ultimately. You chant Hare Krishna, don't worry about what the whole world is saying and this and that. So that also is an approach. Okay, so Yamuna. So we are all on the different. So what are the different places so far? Somebody remembers which we came across on the Yamuna river?
Keshi Ghat.
Keshi Ghat, then Chir Ghat.
Chir Ghat hai.
Then where is that place where Krishna came after Ras Leela and he sat, and then Lord Chaitanya also used
Imlita.
Imlital.
Imlita.
Imlital. Then Ram Ghat.
Krishna changes color also there, right? He comes into the golden form.
Golden form.
Yeah.
That I think we went. Then Kalia Ghat, where Krishna jumped from the. That also we went there when we. Imlitala also we went. And then Chir Ghat I think we didn't go. Ram Ghat is where Balramji, like Yamuna came and prayed to Balram. Chir Ghat is where Krishna stole the clothes. Then any other?
Did you talk about Dwadashaditya Tila?
Dwadasha Tila, yeah. Where
Also.
Krishna was feeling very cold after fighting with Kalia in the water. Then 12 sons came, 12 Aditya to cool him. Then Keshi Ghat, yeah. And he said Keshi Ghat is kind of very old place. So now a crude.
And then he talked about Surya Ghat also. Surya Kund.
Yeah. What happened? Yeah, that Surya Ghat, I think that's where Dwadash.
It's the same, yeah, Dwadas, yeah.
Ram Ghat, Kalia Ghat. So now we'll see a crude Ghat. We'll go a little bit back.
करते हैं तो गोपियों के मन में प्रश्न है, अभी तो इतना खाया उन्होंने, अभी कह रहे हैं कि निराहारी। तो फिर भी उन्होंने जाके मंत्र का जप किया और यमुना पार हो गई, सीधा दूसरी तरफ पहुंच गए। तो इसका अर्थ है कि दुर्वासा मुनि भी और श्री कृष्ण तो निश्चित ही निरासक्त होते हैं, जो भी कार्य करते हैं, और निरासक्त होने के कारण वो कार्य करने पे भी नहीं करने के बराबर है उनके लिए। तो ये लीला यहाँ पानी घाट में हुई थी, यमुना नदी में। और यह है अक्रूर घाट। अक्रूर घाट बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण स्थान है। इसके बारे में अलग से ही 1 या 2 प्रवचनों की आवश्यकता है। यहाँ पर अक्रूर जी रुके थे जब वो श्री कृष्ण और बलराम को मथुरा से, वृंदावन से मथुरा ले जा रहे थे। और यहाँ पर यमुना जी में स्नान करते समय श्री कृष्ण और बलराम ने अक्रूर जी को अनंतशेष और विष्णु का स्वरूप दिखलाया। और अक्रूर जी बड़े भ्रमित हो गए उस समय। और अक्रूर घाट वही स्थान है जहाँ चैतन्य महाप्रभु भी रहा करते थे जबकि वो वृंदावन में गए थे। तो बहुत कई लीलाएं वहाँ पर हुई अक्रूर घाट में। हो सकता है अगले रविवार को हम चर्चा करें, जब महाप्रभु की लीलाओं की चर्चा हम करेंगे। अभी अक्रूर घाट से लगभग 1 या 1.5 किलोमीटर दूर है यमुना। तो यमुना ने अपना रास्ता इतना बदल दिया है। तो और भी थोड़े घाट हैं, इनकी चर्चा हम अगले रविवार को करेंगे। परंतु अब हम श्रील रूप गोस्वामी द्वारा विरचित एक सुंदर गीत को गाएंगे जिसका नाम है श्री यमुनाष्टकम। और कई बार यहाँ इस मंदिर में हम सब ये गा चुके हैं। तो आज क्योंकि यमुना की चर्चा हो रही है, तो रूप गोस्वामी पाद ने किस प्रकार से यमुना देवी का गुणगान किया है, आइए हम देखते हैं और गाते हैं। भ्रातुरन्तकस्य पत्तनेभिपत्तिहारिणी प्रेक्षयाति पापिनोऽपि पापसिन्धुतारिणी।
नदियों में बहुत सारे लोग कुछ कुछ वस्तुओं को डालते हैं, विसर्जित करते हैं। तो
ब्रह्म विद्या में अपने जल प्रवाह के द्वारा भूः भुवः स्वः नामक तीनों लोगों को व्याप्त करने वाली हैं। अर्थात अपने दर्शन मात्र से पाप। नाम है अरविंद बंधु। नंदिनी अर्थात पुत्री। तो हे सूर्य पुत्री, हे अरविंद बंधु नंदिनी, हे सूर्य पुत्री, हे यमुना, माम पुनातु सर्वदा, सदैव मुझे पवित्र रखिए और कीजिए। तो ये हर एक श्लोक में ये अंतिम पाद है। तो इसका अनुवाद हम पढ़ते हैं और साथ साथ में उपयुक्त चित्र भी है। सूर्यपुत्री वह यमुना मुझे सदैव पवित्र बनाती रहे कि जो अपने भाई यमराज के नगर में अर्थात यमालय में जाने से रोकने वाली है, एवं अपने दर्शन मात्र से पाप जनों को भी पाप सिंधु से पार लगाने वाली है। अपने जल की माधुरी श्रेणी के द्वारा सभी जनों के चित्त को अपने में निबद्ध करने वाली है। सूर्यपुत्री वह यमुना मुझे सदैव पवित्र बनाती रहे कि जिसने अपनी मनोहर जलधारा के द्वारा इंद्र के विशाल खांडव नामक वन को विभूषित कर दिया है, एवं अपने ऊपर खिले हुए श्वेत कमल वंदों में स्वंजन आदि पक्षी वंदों के नृत्य जिसमें होते रहते हैं, तथा अपने में स्नान करने की इच्छा वाले पापियों के भयंकर पाप रूपी संपत्ति को जो अंधी बन देती हैं, अर्थात जो अपने में स्नान करने की इच्छा मात्र से महापातकों को विनष्ट करने वाली है। सूर्यपुत्री वह यमुना मुझे सदैव पवित्र बनाती रहे कि जो अपने जल बिंदु से स्पर्श करने वाले प्राणी मात्र के दुष्कर्म जनित फल को विनष्ट करने वाली है। एक नंदनंदन श्री कृष्ण की अंतरंग भक्ति अर्थात रागानुगा भक्ति की धारा को बढ़ाने वाली है, तथा अपने तट पर निवास करने की अभिलाषा वाले जन मात्र का कल्याण करने वाली है। सूर्यपुत्री वह यमुना मुझे सदैव पवित्र बनाती के द्वारा भूः भुवः परम सुगंधित है। हे सूर्यपुत्री देवी यमुने, हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा महाराज।
हरे कृष्णा।
महाराज, जैसे कि नदियों में बहुत सारे लोग कुछ कुछ वस्तुओं को डालते हैं, विसर्जित करते हैं, तो शास्त्रों के हिसाब से कौन सी चीज को विसर्जित करना है, कौन सी चीज को नहीं करना है, कुछ इसके बारे में जानकारी।
वैसे जैसे महाप्रसाद के कोई फूल होते हैं, महाप्रसाद वस्तु होते हैं, वो बड़े सम्मान पूर्वक विसर्जित किए जा सकते हैं यमुना, गंगा ऐसे नदियों में। कभी कभी अस्थि विसर्जन भी किया जाता है ऐसे पवित्र नदियों में, इसकी भी अनुमति है। परंतु इससे अतिरिक्त और कोई चीज़ें ऐसे अंदर नहीं डालनी चाहिए, जैसे कचरा है कुछ, मैं तो बस डाल दिया, ये सब नहीं करना चाहिए। ठीक है
महाराज, ये जो सभी नदियाँ के देवियाँ हैं जो लक्ष्मी माता के स्वरूप है या कैसा इनको समझ सकते हैं?
ये हम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। तो यमुना देवी कौन है, इसका रहस्य का खुलासा क्या बदल गया क्या? इस रहस्य का खुलासा अगले रविवार को करेंगे कि यमुना देवी वास्तव में कौन है। तो जानना चाहते हैं तो अगले रविवार को आना पड़ेगा।
हरे कृष्णा। आप प्रवचन बोल रहे थे तभी, मेरा प्रश्न नहीं है, तभी मेरा मत है। आप प्रवचन बोल रहे थे तभी बार बार में मन में आता था कि मराठी में एक कहावत है, जो अच्छा चीज़ होता है जो उसे एक बोलते हैं सोने जैसा है, और उससे अच्छा है उसके बोलते सोन्यावन पिवड़ा है। तो बार बार आप प्रवचन देते थे तभी बार बार मन में आता था। जैसे आपने कलिंदी पर्वत को दिखाया था, तो हम आंखों से कलिंदी पर्वत देख रहे थे और कानों से आपका आवाज़ सुन रहा था, तभी याद आ रहा था कि ये पर्वत तो सोने जैसा है, लेकिन आपकी आवाज़ में जो आवाज़ है वो सोने से भी अच्छी है। हरि बोल।
ये समय प्रश्नों के लिए होता है, टीकाओं के लिए नहीं होता है। हाँ ठीक है। हरे कृष्णा। अंतिम प्रश्न है ना?
हरे कृष्ण महाराज, जो अभी सरकार का जो योजना है, एक नदी से जोड़ना है या नदी को मोड़ना है या दूसरे स्थान पर लेके जाना है, इसको हम कैसे देख सकते हैं? क्या सकारात्मक है, कैसे है?
मुझे पता नहीं इसका क्या असर होगा। थोड़े हद तक हो सकता है ठीक, लेकिन आगे चल के कैसा जय बलदेवा जय चक्र ब्रज भूमि में महाराज अम्बरीश के ऊपर के लिए तो बहुत ही महत्व। हरे कृष्णा। श्री श्री राधा गोकुलानंद मंदिर में आप सबका हार्दिक स्वागत है। पिछले कई रविवारों से भारत के पवित्र नदियों की चर्चा चल रही है। 2 रविवार गंगा देवी की चर्चा हुई, फिर पिछली बार यमुना देवी की चर्चा प्रारंभ हुई और आज भी यमुना देवी की चर्चा जारी रखेंगे। पिछली बार यह चर्चा हुई थी कि यमुना देवी कलिंद पर्वत से प्रकट होती हैं यहाँ धरातल के ऊपर, और यमुनोत्री से होते हुए फिर यहाँ पर समतल भूमि पर बहते हुए प्रयागराज में गंगा जी से मिलती है और आगे चल के गंगा के साथ में सागर में मिल जाती हैं। विशेष रूप से यह भी चर्चा हुई थी कि यमुना नदी वृंदावन व्रजभूमि से बहती हुई जाती है और इसलिए यमुना देवी का महत्व भगवान श्री कृष्ण के भक्तों के लिए, और विशेष करके वो भक्त जो वृंदावन के भक्तों के पद चिन्हों में चलना चाहते हैं, उनके लिए तो बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है और इसके बारे में आगे और हम देखेंगे। तो क्योंकि वृंदावन का इतना यमुना देवी का इतना महत्व है वृंदावन में, इसलिए पिछली बार वृंदावन के अनेक महत्वपूर्ण घाटों की चर्चा हमने की, जिन घाटों पे या यमुना के जल में या घाट में भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने विविध प्रकार की लीलाएं प्रकट की थी। तो इन लीलाओं की चर्चा करते करते हम पहुंचे थे चक्र तीर्थ में। पिछली बार अक्रूर घाट की चर्चा होगी, चक्र तीर्थ यहाँ पे अभी परिस्थिति कुछ इतनी खास नहीं है, फिर भी चक्र तीर्थ का नाम ऐसे क्यों आया? क्योंकि सुदर्शन चक्र वहां पे निवास करने लगे व्रज में, मथुरा भूमि में। क्यों? आप सबको याद होगा श्रीमद् भागवतम की वो बहुत प्रसिद्ध कथा, जिसमें भगवान का सुदर्शन चक्र भगवान के शुद्ध भक्त अम्बरीश महाराज की रक्षा के लिए प्रकट हुए, जबकि दुर्वासा मुनि जो बहुत बड़े योगी थे उनको क्रोध आया महाराज अम्बरीश के ऊपर और उन्होंने अपने योग बल पे एक राक्षस को उत्पन्न कराया और ये राक्षस महाराज अम्बरीश की ओर आया आक्रमणात्मक भाव से। तो महाराज अम्बरीश तो केवल वहां पे हाथ जोड़ के खड़े रहे, भगवान का स्मरण करते रहे, अपनी रक्षा के लिए भी कोई प्रयास नहीं किया, क्योंकि वो जानते थे कि यदि भगवान मुझे ऐसे एक महान ऋषि के द्वारा मारना चाहते हैं तो फिर मैं विरोध क्यों करूं। परंतु दुर्वासा मुनि उस भक्त नहीं थे, वो योगी थे और अम्बरीश महाराज बहुत बड़े भक्त थे। जब भी भगवान के भक्तों को कोई कष्ट होता है तो भगवान उनकी रक्षा के लिए कोई न कोई व्यवस्था अवश्य करते हैं। तो सुदर्शन चक्र आए वहां पर, उन्होंने दुर्वासा मुनि का पीछा किया, अंततः कोई उपाय नहीं पाए। स्वयं भगवान विष्णु ने वैकुंठ में उनसे कहा कि आपको जाके अम्बरीश महाराज के चरणों में ही क्षमा याचना करनी होगी। तो वहां पर आए दुर्वासा मुनि और सुदर्शन चक्र ने इतनी सेवा की, तो इसलिए उसके बाद यहाँ पर आए सुदर्शन चक्र ब्रजभूमि में निवास करने के लिए और उन्होंने निवास स्थान अपना चुना अम्बरीश टीला।